Hi, this is Gary with MacMost Now. On today's episode, let's take a look at how you can play some old style role-playing games on your Mac and iPad. So while computer games keep getting better and better, there are some old games that stand the test of time in my opinion. One of the genres where this is particularly true are role-playing games. And there are several role-playing games from the 80s and 90s that I think are the best simply because they tell the story really well, despite the fact that the graphics aren't what we expect today. Two such games are available today on the Mac. Let's take a look at them. Now here's a game called Nethack, and Nethack has been around for a long time. And it's a dungeon crawler game. You choose your different type of character here, and you start off, and you basically move around in a dungeon. And the cool thing about it, the really geeky thing about it, is that the dungeon is randomly generated for the most part. And it's generated as you travel. So all that stuff that you're seeing revealed now as I move around wasn't there until I actually got there. And the dungeon is huge. You can go to many levels. And there are a lot of different things that you can explore in this dungeon. So with it being random, the cool thing is that it's replayable. You can play over and over again, discovering different paths in the dungeon and getting better and better at your performance through the game. It can take a long time to complete a game and to discover all the different random things that can appear in Nethack. Now getting Nethack is pretty easy on the Mac because it's in the Mac App Store. Just search for Nethack Coca, all one word, and you can download it for free. Now I'm even more excited about this next game because it's one of my all-time favorites. It's the fourth installment in the Ultima series. And the Ultima series was this great set of games. It was available on the Apple II and Commodore 64 and various other machines. And it's fantastic to explore this very rich world and accomplish this very long quest. It's a lot of fun to play. So here's a look at it, and I'm already deep into replaying the game. And it has a lot of the classic attributes of a role-playing game. You move your character around, and actually I have a collection of characters. You can see I have 5 in my party right now. I've got a ship. You can travel around in the world. You can enter towns and explore. You can talk to people, and it uses a really cool dialogue right there where you can ask questions. And you can go in and explore, buy things. And the goal is, of course, to make yourself better. So you're, after quest, trying to better yourself and discovering different things and meditating on different aspects of life. So, and of course, there are a lot of battles and fights and dungeon exploration and everything like that as well. A lot of humor in this game as well. So Ultima 4 isn't available in the Mac App Store. You have to download it from this website. And the good news is it's free. There's various other old games at the website that you can download and pay for. And this one is there as, I guess, an enticement to go to the website. So it's great. It's one of my favorite games. And it's available to download for the Mac. Runs great in Mountain Lion on modern Macs. And it's free. Now, if I were to pick a runner-up for my favorite RPG of all time, it would be Baldurs Gate, which is a great Mac game that you could play in the 90s. But it doesn't work with today's current Macs. But the good news is that in a few weeks we'll be getting the new enhanced edition of Baldurs Gate. And looky here, not only will it work in Mac OS X, but also it will be for the iPad. So we can look forward to that later this month. So I'd love to hear from you and find out what your favorite RPGs of the 80s and 90s were and whether or not they're available to play today on modern Macs or on the iPad. You can leave a comment at this post at MacMost.com. Until next time, this is Gary with MacMost Now. Want more video tutorials? Just go to MacMost.com, click on the videos link at the top of the page, and then you can view all of the hundreds of MacMost videos by category.